Hey, how are you doing? Welcome back to the channel. I just want to say thank you so much if you clicked on this video. I hope that you're having a wonderful blue moon energy, because that's what the reading is, the blue moon. Why is the blue moon important? The blue moon is on the 19th, which is tomorrow. But if you are seeing this at any other time other than the 19th, this message could still hit for you. So the blue moon is in Pisces. And what is Pisces energy like? Pisces rules in the 12th house of astrology, which focuses primarily on the inner self, the hidden self, the shadow self, the secret self, as well as spirituality, balance, forgiveness, the unseen realms. And there's something very significant about this coming out. As you know, the 19th card in tarot is the sun. So there is something symbiotic between the moon and the sun within this blue moon period. And we're going to dive in and figure out, what is it? What's happening? What is the blue moon bringing for you? All right. And if you're new, hi, my name is Dajni. It's nice to meet you. I am a psychic intuitive empath, and I am a heavy intuitive reader. I do know the meanings and interpretations of the cards, but just in case something comes up and you're already ready, you're like, hey, that's not right. I read through intuition and through spirit. So let's go ahead and get this. Thank you so much, Spirit. I'm going to pull a single card out of this Cosmovisions deck, and I'm going to read it from the book, The Nine of Birds, which is the Nine of Swords. And it's giving me a little bit of the Fool card energy. On the precipice, on the edge of something, the edge of a cliff. The Nine of Birds is usually the Nine of Swords, which speaks about restlessness, sleeplessness, insomnia, bad dreams, or a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, and a lot of over-worrying. Because when I see the Nine of Swords comes out, I think of, why did I have to go through that? Why did I have to feel this? Why couldn't they just tell me the truth? It's a lot of questions. It's a lot of asking questions. And maybe that's something you've been doing, is asking questions, wanting to know the knowledge. The card says anxiety or hopelessness. So it's giving, in a way, the Star card in reverse. It says, I will hold it up for you too. The cloaked figure points out their bow towards the sky aimlessly. They seem to be preoccupied with ramblings in their head, to even notice that they've been firing arrows at will. Agitated, anxious, and traumatized, the figure steps closer and closer to the edge, or the precipice. Confirmation. The voices only seem to multiply as arrow after arrow after arrow is fired into the cold, whipping wind. If the archer continues to be so reckless, they may topple into the chasm. So maybe this is saying to pay attention. Ground yourself. That's another one. Ground yourself. Because when you are constantly in your crown chakra area, in your energy, you're a lot of swirling, a lot of spiraling, and a lot of swirling. As you release some things, you push your energy down into your center, into your core area, which I always like to say that that's between the heart chakra and the solar plexus. And as you ground yourself, you will, find some relaxation. I like different ways of grounding earth. Walk out with bare feet onto the grass if you can. Hug a tree. Use the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method as well to help release any remainder energy. And if you feel overwhelmed, you can always send that energy into Mother Earth or send it to Source. and let Source rejuvenate you and cleanse you and feed you of the soul source energy. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get into this. And if you would like to book a private reading, you can find my link tree in the description box below. Any donation to the channel or anything like that is so much appreciated. So thank you so much. Thank you, for real. So, okay, we have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is a card of betrayal. It's a card of thievery or something being stolen, or something feels like it's being stolen. Something that is, it's a blockage is what I hear. And with the Seven of Swords, it says, I take great care of what I value. Sun card on the bottom. So maybe you feel like happiness was stolen. Maybe you feel like something in your life was taken, or you was taken advantage of in some kind of way or method. And it's left you in your head about it. Why didn't I pay attention? Why didn't I see the signs? Do not beat yourself up. You're going to send that energy into the Mother Earth, or you're going to send it to Source energy and be renewed and be cleansed. Okay? So the full moon is going to bring you restoration. The full moon is also with all the swords energy coming out. Sword energy is air element, which stands for the mind and the throat chakra. Hence all the blue. There's something here about seeking the wisdom and it being granted. So trust in what Spirit has to offer you. Trust in what the truth is. That's what I hear. The truth. Some of y'all could be born in July. Somebody, I'm hearing July the 14th. I'm also seeing maybe the 7th. Something about July, which makes me think of Cancer energy. Those are Cancer dates. Which Cancer is the emotional one, the mother, the intuitive one, the dreamer. Hence, the Nine of Swords and the sleeplessness. Maybe you have reclused yourself off. There's a reason. There is a reason. Usually when you go through reclusive energy, you're here to seek the truth, learn from it, and expand. Even when you don't even realize it, you are always expanding. You are always growing. You are always adapting. The next card that was pulled for you is the Ten of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is a card of completion. As number 10, it marks the end of a cycle. And the Ten of Swords is also an extremely painful card. So maybe this is something that you don't want to give up. Maybe this is something that you're trying to push away from you in some aspect. So you can find the truth. So you can seek the truth. But the 10 is also only the beginning, because it has a 1 and a 0. You're going to restart something. You're going to try something new. You're going to grow in some aspect, in some way, in some manner. And this is needed for you, for your spiritual purpose, for your destiny, for the lesson to be fully learned so you can move and heal and grow. You are extremely wise, capable, talented, gifted, and beautiful. And you should see that for yourself. You should see that for yourself. Okay, what is the blessings coming in through this full moon energy, this blue moon energy, this super moon energy? And I pulled the Nine of Swords again. And the Nine of Swords says, I trust in the present moment. I trust in the present moment. Faith. Trust is faith, in a way. If you look at the definition of faith, it tells you that faith is the belief in something unseen, unheard. It's not in the tangible. So your belief is an act of prayer, is an act of manifestation. Your consciousness is so grand, so wise, that whatever you put your mind to, it will create. Manifestation is a real thing. And what are you manifesting in your life? It was 10:01. I just seen it. 10:01. What are you manifesting in your life? What is it? I feel like you're just being swept. And it's almost like you were in the waves of the ocean, right? And you're trying to like swim against the current. And you're like, no, I don't want to be in this scenario. And you're swimming, you're swimming, you're swimming. And you're trying to find air. But Spirit says, if you just relax, the current was always going to push you to the shore. The current was always going to put you exactly where you needed to be. And what does the moon do to water? The moon creates waves with gravitational field energy. The moon creates that, and therefore it can create other things. If the moon has such a big effect on water, what does the moon have effect on us? Since we are primarily water, we have a lot of water in us. 11:11 on the timer. There's a lot of water in us, which is a lot of emotion. It's a lot of love, a lot of feeling, a lot of empathy, a lot of intuitive energy. The next card is a water card. It's a water energy. It's the Six of Cups. And I always like to say that the Six of Cups is a Cancer energy because it represents family, it represents an inheritance, and it represents gifts. But it represents love unconditionally. And I do feel with the Six of Cups, with this being aquamarine, which I think March, I hear March with aquamarine. I could be off with that. Says that this is about something of friendship. This is about something that is of a true connection. I'm seeing double helix also. So maybe this is like a family relationship or a family dynamic. I'm also hearing grief. So maybe there's something about reminiscing in a past memory. Maybe that's why there's a lot of sword energy as well, as grief can really disrupt the mind. Grief can really disrupt the way that you feel about something in that present moment. And what is grief but loss? Be thankful for what you have gained through the loss. Whether if this is a person that moved on, or whether if this is a relationship that ended. It wasn't its time. It wasn't your time. There's something here about being happy with what you have. Something here about being happy with the momentum of things. To keep it going. It creates a new spiral. In a new spiral, it's like pi 3.14. Something very intuitive about that as well. The Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is somebody who comes in to protect. I always get Archangel Michael's energy off the Knight of Swords. And this is a character that usually enters your life to help you with something of making decisions. And I feel like whatever decision that this is, this person really gives you sound mind of advice. I'm also seeing feathers associated with this person. So maybe it makes me think of a quill. It makes me think of Harry Potter. Coincidence with the leaky cauldron. It makes me think of Harry Potter. With Wingardium Leviosa. And then the feather started rising. So I feel like something is rising. Something is being lifted off. And it's time for you to understand that not everything in this world is permanent. Some things are meant to be transitional and from one stage into the next. Thank you so much, Spirit. The Six of Cups, again, the Six of Cups, a lot of repeating energies coming out. Family. Yeah. For a specific person, there is like an energy of feeling at loss or feeling like something has been lost. I also feel with this energy, you need to let something go in the process. You need to focus on your creative side. Because when you can channel your pain into your passion or your pain into art, you can visualize it. And if you can visualize that, what else can you do? If you can visualize something and create something with it, you can always say, wow, I did that, even through a trying time. And then you could possibly, if you're an artist or something, then you could sell it and transmute the energy into something different. Maybe transmutation is going to be something you're going through. Creating a different riff, a different energy, a different vibration. I'm hearing synchronicities. Synchronicities. But this is going to be very big when it comes to family and a family dynamic. And it's about you remaining in power. It's also about you understanding that second chances does exist. Second chances with this Judgment card. Second chances does exist. And you can create what you truly want. Believe in the impossible. Have faith. Be persistent in this. Everything is moving as it should be in the divine alignment. The card that fell was, what do you need to release? It makes me think of the snow moon, which I do believe is January's moon. And the snow moon is really Cancer energy. That's the new moon. I'm thinking, this is the waning moon, but it makes me think of the new moon in January, which is also Cancerian energy. So there's something here about Cancer energy coming up and up and up again. Okay. So since we got a little bit more out the way, let's go ahead and go into like a romance card just to see what comes out for y'all. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept the support of others. I'm hearing that song, lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'm not a singer, but that's what it's giving. I'll help you carry on. The animal message is the peacock for vibrancy, which is another Cancerian symbol. The peacock is associated with Cancer. If you know a little bit about the 3 levels of each zodiac sign, peacock is it's the 3rd level, the wise level, the understanding level. So maybe this is about understanding your own emotions. And it says, you were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come to you. Be true to yourself and recognize that you are brilliant and that you are. You are loved, you are brilliant, you are beautiful. Peacocks could be coming out. Symbolisms for peacocks could also be coming out as of, I don't know, just a sign or a synchronicity. So we're going to go ahead and roll the dice to see what zodiac signs or energy of astrology that I feel that's coming out. So we have Pisces in the 12th house, which is Pisces, double Pisces, which the full moon, the blue moon, is in Pisces. So we got the 12th house, and then we got Pisces, which is very, very symbolic. It's heavy wisdom, knowledge, power, secrets coming to the surface, the truth coming up to the surface, who you are and what you represent coming to the surface. It's almost as if you are taking the veil that was put over you and then lifting it up. I feel like you're going to truly be seen. I also feel like people is going to flock to you, and in a wild way, I feel that you're going to be getting new circles of friends, new people, new adventures, and for some of y'all, a vacation. I'm hearing to the woods. Maybe this is about going to a creek bed or a river bed, listening to the running, flowing of water. You know how cleansing and energizing that can be for you? I feel like it purifies the energy and cleanses it fully. I'm going to go ahead and close out with a white light oracle. And I'm going to say thank you so much. And if you don't follow me on TikTok, that's where I drop a lot of videos. TikTok. You have the Pearl of Sharo, which pearls, mother of pearls is what I think of. But not only that, pearls is represented from Aphrodite and Cancer energy. Pisces, Scorpio even, but heavy on the Cancer. Number 35. Number 35. It says, taking responsibility for your experiences empowers you. You are going to resolve an issue through spiritual inspiration and higher guidance. You will rise up in full connection to your spirit and access a wealth of divine treasure. That which has brought darkness to your world shall submit to the light and be transformed. Have courage and commitment to your awakening, for you are a precious being and can go far on the spiritual path in this lifetime. Wow, that's actually beautiful. And as of saying that, I close out your deck. Say thank you so much. Thank you, collective. If you want to book a reading, you want to check me out on Patreon or anything else, link in bio. And thank you for watching. And if you want to subscribe, join the tribe. Yay. Bye.